my people, you are welcome back to today's video. Soludo. We don't know if it is Soludo. I've been Solo Isioku. He don't collect woto from the hand of the Igbo people, the Ohanese, and from the hand of many people in Igbo land. In fact, don't skip any part of it. Try to watch it to the end for you to see what is going on right now in the Biafra land concerning the lining up. According to him, he said that every Igbo man should line up to vote Tinubu, and everybody should line up also to join APC because according to them, APC is a light, is everything. So all the old Eastern governors, as you can see, many of them the other day they came out and they start claiming that Tinubu is their messiah. Tinubu have given them life, and Tinubu have given them everything they need in Nigeria, without seeing the evil, those evil things that this government is doing. What they know is that Tinubu is their Lord and Savior. Now the Ohanese and Igbo, they have now come out, fighting and warning Soludo and other Igbo governors seriously, warning them concerning what is happening and what is going on in the southeast, mostly concerning the issue of everybody should go and vote for Tinubu coming 2027, that they should not vote for anybody because they talk it, pump and play without fear, without intimidation, saying that if you come out and you are voting for another person that is apart from Tinubu, meaning that you are insane, or you don't even know what you are doing. I don't know, some of these our governors, whenever they get into power, they will start acting like in Peru, the people that whatever they say that will do, or whatever they want that will do. They will forget that just 4 years, then they will get out from the power, and they will start looking like Utondo to everybody. In fact, I would like you to watch the video. Don't skip any part of it. I was about to watch it. Like, subscribe, and share it for everyone to see things going on in Biafra land.
I am back again to share with you now another latest updates for all Biafrans. My people, one that they say shall never end. Ohanese and Igbo, the youth forum, they have decided to send a warning message, like last warning message, to all the southeastern governors. The governor Alaigbo can send the message, especially the likes of Soludo, Hope Uzodimma, and Wifuru of Anambra State, including Pitamba, the one in the Enugu State, that has sent the message. The reason how you send the message can play go do video. Nuga Fiye Soludo Kuru just 2 days ago. Then we'll go see the message where they don't send, give them.
Southeast, no, we are in the southeast. I don't know, we are. I get vote. I get so what count in the next year. Vote. I get so we count. I get to free. Because as you know, our votes must count this time around, because ultimately the progressives are working together. The progressives are working together. That's going to be the message. Our ward chairman and secretaries of Uneba, our local government chair of Uneba, in politics, in a democracy, you don't get what you deserve. You get what you bargain for. You bargain with your votes, because it is about votes. So, Igbo, my inaugural address, as a Igbo, I hope, I pray that we don't waste our votes again. Because, and I cry, marginalization. And then man may get on that. No forum is not off your carga. You man up of the family idiot, family car, family, not off your back. I got to that. You book on the day to Landa. To get a Tusia, Chindia, whatever to that. Even well, I put it on. ndị jee n'ọfịa ebe a bụrụ enyi nọta na-ekezi anụ enyi fabudata ị nọrọ ebe a na-akọmplen n'ọrụ ya kwesịrị iru n'ụkwụ ya ebe ụkwụ ya nọ ya kwesịrị iru nwaanyị na fe nyere ọgụ ụkwụ ya ọ da work etu a it doesn't work ọ da work etu a so mana nke a na-aga ime next year anyị ga-eso wee tụnye amụnta ndị Igbo ga-eso wee bute anụ a and ndị Igbo ga-eso wee kie from 2027.
So ihe a ka Soludo kwuru 2 days ago si South East anyị ka a ghara iwesti vote onye ọbụla chiri vote ọchị n'aka ga-vote olu Tinubu akwụchago ha ncha niile ụgwọ ọ maka ụdịrị ihe a Soludo kwuru mere ndị ọhaneze ndị Igbo ji wee pụta wite anya red wee sị mba na ọzọ aghara eme. So now mma play unu vidio a unu ga-anụ ka nwanne anyị nwaanyị a ga-esi wee gụpụta ihe ndị ọhaneze ndị Igbo kwuru wee kọwakwa ya n'ụdị ọ ga-eji wee daa ya anya ka anyị gee ya ntị.
Biafrans all over the world, this particular news have been trending where Ohaneze ndị Igbo youths, where they came out to say that all the Southeast governors, if they are not careful enough that they are going to overthrow them, they are going to bring them down. All the Southeast governors, and I'm 100% in support of this. Most especially to the governor of Anambra State, Governor Chukwuma Charles Soludo. A lot of people will be asking, Bianne, why are you always angry about this governor? Yes, I don't like him because he don't like us. He is one of the persons that hate Igbo to the core. The governor of Anambra State, after the first time they were shouting that he's all right to I don't know. I'm not trying to bring him down, but I'm stating the obvious. Me, I don't like him the same way he don't like us. Anyway, this is from Ohaneze ndị Igbo youth. According to Sahara reporters, they said Ohaneze youth leader threatens compulsory retirement for Southeast governors, lawmakers in 2027. Ndị Ohaneze ndị Igbo are threatening that if you don't take care, that they are going to pursue all of you. I'm going to go on and read from Sahara reporters today, being the 19th of April, 2026. According to Sahara reporters, they said in a press statement issued on Saturday, Igbo Ayaka called for what he described as a ballot revolution in Southeast, warning of political uprising against what he called corrupt, ineffective, and exploitative politicians who have controlled the regions since 1999. In my hand, I say breaking down the Igbo Southeast lawmakers, Southeast governors. Do you know that is one of the most important thing in Alaigbo? It's one of the most important thing in Alaigbo, to be honest, because these people, they don't care about us. So many of our brothers are in the prison. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is in the prison. These people have done nothing. Oh, we an example. In my ear, I'm asking people that we are powerful, we are this, we are that. Let me tell you, so many other tribes are better than us. Because I want to use all these content creators for example. If anyone in other place, you see them, they will back up their brothers. They will back them up no matter what they do. Look at in their Fulani. How many but they will come out on social media. How was you weak on the ground? To read from Sahara reporters, as you remember, the reason why we are doing this video today is because of what Igbo Ayaka said. Ohaneze ndị Igbo, they came out to say that if the governors in the Southeast, if they are not careful, including the lawmakers, if they are not careful, that they are going to overthrow them. That is what we are discussing before I diverted to this set of animals. I continue to read from Sahara reporters. According to them, they said the president of the Ohaneze Youth Council, Comrade Igbo Ayaka, has launched a fiery political warning ahead of 2027 general election, declaring that any Igbo person without a permanent voters card (PVC) should be seen as an enemy of Igbo. This man should be a motherfucker. He should be a motherfucker. That one is a different thing. In a press statement issued on Saturday, Iwayaka called for what he described as a ballot revolution in the southeast, warning of a political uprising against what he called corrupt, ineffective, and exploitative politicians who he have controlled the region since 1997. You see, this thing on outside of ballot box, whatever, it vote, vote. This particular thing on concerning coming up to chase this in the politicians away. It is more than wonderful. It is one of the most essential things that should be done in Alaigbo. I'm telling you the honest truth. Outside this ballot box, vote. Because vote is none of my damn fucking business. And when it's nothing, because we are not one. And we are not going to vote for anybody that wants to come out for governorship election, for whatever in Nigeria. Me, I am not ready to vote for anybody. I'm not telling you to vote or not to vote for anybody. Do you understand? Do you get my point? But overthrowing these people is very, very important because they are worthless to us. They are meaningless to us. They are not doing anything to Igbo. They are not doing anything for us. They cannot stand up and speak out for us. Apart from the governor of Abia State, yes, he's obviously doing fine. He's doing fine. When it's time to talk, he will talk and go and sit down. What I'm expecting him to do is to, take a move, make some move, which I know maybe privately he might be doing those things. But every other governor in Alaigbo, all of them deserve to be dethroned. From Alaigbo, yes, they're supposed to chase them out. These people are doing absolutely nothing for us. Rather, they are weapon fashioned against Igbo. They are working against us in broader light. They are working against us in spiritual realm, in physical, in outrightness, in anything. They are working against us. And if you don't believe it today, you will believe it tomorrow. I know what I am saying. We have a lot of our brothers stuck in the prison. A lot of our brothers that are not terrorists, that they didn't get with arms, with ammunition, with pistol, with anything. But they are in prison, rotting, all because they are IPOB, all because they are indigenous person in Alaigbo, all because they came out from a certain tribe that these people perceived that this tribe should be thrown down to the grave, that these people perceived that this tribe is not supposed to be in existence. That is their only offense. The only offense these people committed is because Igbo. If you don't get that today, tomorrow you definitely get it. I mean it. If you don't get it today, tomorrow you will get it. If you feel that it doesn't concern you because they are not your biological brothers or you didn't come out from a certain womb, from the same womb, one day is one day, Nigeria will happen to you and you believe that your brothers and sisters are being marginalized on a daily basis. If your heart is at the back that you cannot see, that you cannot sympathize with your brothers that are going through hell in the hands of Nigerian government. One day is one day. Those of you that deserve joy, that deserve that things is a privilege to continue to serve your brothers because of money or because of anything. One day is one day. One day is one day. Remember, no one will not trust him. Will not ever trust you. That is the truth. So these people, they deserve to be overthrown outside the ballot, whatever. To be honest, they deserve to be taken out because we came out in solidarity to show to the public, to show to the world that we are against what the Nigerian government is doing to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the only mouthpiece of Igbo. We came out to show solidarity, and this governor of Anambra State, he came out to come and stop it. He has been a stepping stone for Nigerian government to use. He has been a tool they have been using to suppress the Igbo youths. But a lot of people fail to understand this fact. And one day is one day. You that is claiming that Nigeria is your home, one day is one day. Mark my word. It will definitely get your step. It will definitely get your laugh, and you might not see a way of escaping. That day, Igebe Hadaino, Igebe Wah, and nobody will come to your rescue. I keep saying it every day. I keep saying it every time that these people don't ever have our interest at heart. I'm going to continue from Sahara Reporters. According to them, they said the youth leader said there will be no going back on plans to use the ballot box to unseat what he described as a political oppressor and profiteers across Igbo land. He lamented what he called how participations in voters registration in the southeast, despite claiming Ndi Igbo account for 42.8% of Nigeria's population, urging Igbos across the country to convert their numbers into political power. This man yourself, anyway, it's left for you to listen, or it's left for you to do whatever you want to do. According to Sahara reporters, they say that this man Nasi let them come out to use their voters' cards to come and vote. It is now left for you if you want to vote. I will not tell you to vote or you should not vote. Do you understand? I have my own personal right to take decision for myself whether I am going to vote or I am not going to vote. I will not take any decisions for you. It is left for you. If you want to vote for Nigeria, that is your own cup of tea. I continue from Sahara reporters. According to them, the youth leader said there will be no going back. Okay. If you don't have PVC, you are an enemy of Ndi Igbo, he declared, accusing non-registered eligible voters of undermining the economic and political features of the region. Okay, according to him, the 2027 election would not be business as usual. These people are still preparing. They are still preparing. Do you understand? They are still preparing in Nigeria. That is why Haji Donyema as Nnamdi Kanu as I am stating my mind. This is my mind. This is not another person's opinion. This is an opinion. Okay? From what I see, from all indications, these people, they are yes, they are two-faced people. Tomorrow they will show you black. Today they will show you yellow. That is one of the reasons why when the governors of Alaigbo got to visit Nnamdi Kanu, because these people, when they look at what they are saying. They are urging Igbo to come out with their PVC. I am not telling you not to come out. Do you understand? I am not telling you. So nobody should ever say I didn't say. It's your decision to make. Everybody is an adult. As long as you are above 18, you are using iPhone, you are old enough to take your decisions, to know what to do or what not to do. Okay? It continued. It is imperative that Igbo, who are largely marginalized and oppressed, take proactive steps to register for a permanent voters card (PVC) at the nearest Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) office, thereby preparing themselves for a ballot revolution, a political storm, and a tsunami that will have far-reaching consequences for all political oppressors, profiteers, and saboteurs in Igbo land, he said. This is coming from Igbo Ayaka. Okay, Igbo Ayaka took direct aim at the southeast political establishments, accusing those who have managed the region's affair since 1999 of looting public resource while abandoning collective development. He said the repeated recycling of the same politicians had kept Alaigbo in what he called political bondage and servitude. In one of the most explosive parts of the statement, he threatened what he described as a compulsory comprehensive retirement for political or nearly all 7 elected officials in the southeast. He singled out only 2 federal lawmakers, Ikenga Uguchinyere and Obi Agwocha, as exception, while criticizing Francis Nwifuru and Peter Mba, saying they had performed abysmally. He warned governors, senators, members of the House of Representatives, and state lawmakers seeking re-elections to prepare to be voted out or face humiliations at polling units. The Southeast would witness a fresh political dispensation marked by the emergence of new breeds of politicians, he said. He also called on parents and guardians to ensure all adults from age 18 obtain their PVC, describing voters' registration as a political obligation. Igbo Ayaka claimed there was already a robust arrangement to confront those attempting to manipulate the 2027 pool and issued a chilling warning to political actors considering electoral fraud. Ihe ọ na-ekwu that they have set out a particular set of people that are going to come out to come and disrupt these people in case they want to do political, go away or loot whatever in the polling unit. So that is what they are saying, that they have gotten a certain people that is going to come after them and all the rest of it. So they are ready for the 2027 election. They are preparing massively. You know what I'm saying? Ask your mind, are you prepared? Or you are standing with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. These are two things that are involved. Do you stand with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu or do you stand with Nigerian government? Because it is obviously written that Igbo and Co. or Hanese Igbo, they are standing. It is obvious they are standing with the Nigerian government. I continue to say, this is from what I see from this write-up. They are standing with Nigerian government. I continue to read. Any party or politician contemplating rigging or alerting election results should prepare their will, he said. He added that the 2027 election will be called named Egwu Surugide, which he described as an eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth, response to electoral offenders. This is coming from Igbo. Do you understand? This is coming from Igbo. Ndi Ohaneze Ndi Igbo. They are strongly with Nigerian government. They are preparing for 2027 presidential and whatever election, for senatorial election. They are preparing. Yes, they don't want Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to be released. Whatever you see them doing on social media, all those things are just nothing. I'm telling you the truth. They are just absolutely nothing. They will laugh with you. They will go to the back and pour you spit. Do you understand? It is left for you to decide where you will stand. Do you get the point? It is left for you as an Igbo, as an indigenous person in Alaigbo. It is left for you to decide, where do you stand? Do you stand with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, who has been facing series of torture, dehumanization, inhuman treatments, who have been, facing a whole lot of things in the hands of Nigerian government? And these people, they keep ganging up in one way or the other. Allegedly, they keep ganging up against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu from their statements, from whatever they do. They keep stating the fact that they are obviously against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and that they are the people that is holding this man from being released. It's not all about coming out, picking up the mic, telling the public that you want Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to be released. But deep down, you don't want him to be released. When they go inside, they make a call and tell them, we are sorry, we don't want this, this is just what we have to do in order to come in Igbo. That I know those strategies. We know them. You should know them. Those strategies, you should know them. It is high time. Yes, both Mandine have social media. Our brothers and sisters, if you know you don't have social media, you are outspoken, you want to come out on the social media to lend your voice for what to say, what Igbo is facing, the level of marginalization, the level that these so-called politicians in Alaigbo is using to dehumanize us, is using to maltreat and, bring us down in all ramifications. If you know that you have a voice, you are ready and willing to come out on social media, come out on social media and lend your voice. It is very, very important. 2027 is not a time of joke. I'm being honest. As they are preparing, we are supposed to be preparing. Because Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, that man have gone through a lot for us. If you don't know what I am saying, you should pick up your pen and go back and read history. I'm telling you the truth. If you don't remember, if you don't catch up what I am saying, go back, go to the broadcast of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, go to your Google and begin to write and begin to search for history. They will tell you the history of Alaigbo, what we have faced, what we are currently facing. Ask about Wawa Barak. Google about so many things that is going on in Alaigbo. Google about the political situations of Nigeria, of Alaigbo in the hands of Nigeria. Google about it. You know what I am saying. You know that is very, very important. You know that it's very, very important for us to re-strategize and for us to be serious in what we are doing. We lost before and we can never lose now. We can never abandon Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in Sokoto Correctional Facility. It's not possible. Even if every other person abandoned Nnamdi Kanu at that Sokoto Correctional Facility, I'll be one of the last people that will ever abandon Nnamdi Kanu, because that man, he's done what nobody can ever do for us. You have seen it. Ndị Ohaneze and ndị Igbo, they have come out now to state the obvious, to tell the public that they are not with us. Yes, I'm telling you the honest truth. I'm seriously not happy. I'm obviously very, very bitter because of this particular thing. And I want to sound this warning. Okwe hụrụ gị wee content creator, m ga-asị ya n'Igbo. Ịhụrụ gị wee content creator na dị apụta n'ihu akwụkwọ. Gị na-adọwa ndị gị fa. Oge eruola mgbe anyị ga-efesi gị. I mean it. This is not a threat. I mean it. I'm not joking. This is the time. Okay, because I see that you are one of those people in the olden days. Either you reincarnated, you came back with your spirit to continue what you did in the past, and we have to send you to grave where you belong.
Oh yes. In fact, it's very, very shocking. Everybody have seen what the Honors in Igbo is saying, the Igbo Ayaka and the other Igbo group, what they are saying, and the Igbo people, the thing they are saying concerning this 2027, and mostly the issue of Soludo and the Igbo governors and other old Igbo governors in the southeast, because the other day Dave Umai and the old eastern governors, all of them came out claiming that they are supporting only one person, which is the Jagaban, according to them, the Jagaban of their time, that they are now dragging for drug and the rest of many things, the atrocity you have committed in US. So the file is now out. They are claiming that he's the only person that they are going to support, the whole eastern region that should support him so that he will come back 2027 when your brother Mazam Kano is still in prison for doing nothing, just that he said the right thing, he said what the people need to be doing for his own zone, and also recall for agitation of Biafra. Then they sentence him, call him a terrorist, and the person who sentenced him is the person you are now claiming that all the Igbo people should go and vote, meaning that the thing he did to them, it is right. Because if he said that he's not the one, is he not part of APC? Is he not the father of APC? Buhari that kidnapped Mazam Kano, is he not part of Buhari? Then they now give it over to him to handle. So he played the game of Buhari, give to him. So that all those things is a game that they played together. So in fact, the thing that is there is that if you come to Nigerian politics, everybody have seen that if it's about your vote, I don't think it counts. Unless if it will count this time around, so I don't know. But as for the vote, I know. The ones I know, your vote does not count. So who will be in the post? Who will be as a leader? They have already put him there. So if it's about coming out to vote for anybody, BU, PDP, APC, ADC, anyone you call it, I don't think person like me will even go out claiming or saying that I want to vote, because I know if I vote, it does not count. So if you are voting, you know why and the reason why you are voting. As for me, my own does not count. So what we need and what we want from the table of the governors, of the senators, is proper negotiation again about Nigeria. If Nigeria will still remain as one, or if Nigeria will not remain as one. Because the trouble facing everybody in this country, it is overdue. No any section you go in this country as of today, you will not see people crying of either their state is being ransacked by these terrorists, or their state is being marginalized by the government, or something somehow happened that in fact they are even struggling to survive. So because of the country we are living, It is built with lies, propaganda, and a lot of things that does not need to be created on. So that is why you see the country is not progressing. The only solution in this country is to call everybody, ask them questions if are they willing to still remain as one country before you will see people coming out to vote. People like us, we are going to vote because by then we'll know, yes, time have come for them to discuss about the well-being of people. But if it is about this issue of let us vote, after every 4 years, people will still come out claiming that they are voting, but they are not voting. They are voting, even though they vote for the corrupt leaders to still remain, and they vote for their suffering to continue without negotiation, without thinking of their future. Without thinking, how can the people go into school? After you go to school, finish, you come out, no job, nothing. Then you come back to house, nothing for you, no work, nothing, no industry. At the end, they will be telling you that Nigeria is developing. Where? How? In fact, a lot is happening. Time have come when people will start talking their mind and be saying the right thing and the way the country needs to be, not allowing these corrupt people and these people that already bend their neck to dehumanize people and to buy people everywhere. That's type of idea need to stop. Well, I would like to hear your comment down below. What do you think about the whole thing going on in Nigeria? Like, subscribe, and share it for everyone to see what is happening in Biafra land. We say thank you for watching.